don't know if it's the #1 question, but it's way up there. And that is, what are you guys hunting out of? Where are you hunting? How are you figuring out where and what you're going to put in? And what I mean by that, when I say what are you hunting out of, we get questions all the time. Are you hunting out of tree stands? Do you hunt out of saddle, hang-on stands, ladder stands? Do you hunt out of ground blinds? The answer is yes. We hunt out of all of them because certain situations dictate what we're going to use as far as equipment goes. And so I brought you to this location because this is a place that I've hunted several times. And the reason that it is set up the way it's set up is because each thing has some kind of higher probability or it offers a better opportunity. And what I'm referring to is, okay, this is a small half-acre, it's about 3/4 of an acre food plot. But what we look for is we typically get west winds or northwest winds in the fall. Hence the reason over my left shoulder is a tree stand. That stand is primarily set up for 2 reasons, 3 reasons. One, to catch these deer that are coming out of this food plot. I'm not trying to catch them coming in. I want them to come into the food plot and get comfortable. But what we've got is another food plot to the south of us. And this road serves as a corridor for those deer to go through here and out that way. With the right wind, which is a northwest wind or a straight north wind, I can be in that tree stand. Any deer in this food plot never have a clue that we're here. We added something else. We added a rub tree because this has been a natural scrape here. We put this rub tree, it's exactly 17 yards from that stand to this tree. And what we do is we catch these bucks come into this rub tree, come into this scrape. Now, when we go to the other side of the food plot, still hunting the same area, but I've got a whole nother setup over there. And what I have is, and this is a little tip that we're gonna share with you, so you guys might use this on your own place. There's 3 pallets, and those pallets are strategically put underneath that tree so that it looks like there's something there all year long. I just drive T-posts in, drop those pallets in there. What I'm doing is making it so that I can take a double bull blind and drop that double bull blind in there, and the deer have no clue. I can put it in today and hunt it this evening, and they don't pay any attention to it because they're used to something being there. Now, why would I have a ground blind over there when there's plenty of trees I could have a tree stand? The trees don't allow me to get out on the edge of the food plot, and they don't allow me to shoot across it. I have this food plot designed so that I can shoot all the way across it. It's 40 yards from one end to the other. If I back up in the trees, it's 45 yards, maybe a little further. The other thing is by being able to put the ground blind where it is, the topography of this actual food plot drops on both sides. From that point, I can see down both hills. So I'm just trying to give you some ideas, anyone that asks, if you don't have a ground blind, you need to get one. It needs to be part of your arsenal because there's so many places just like over there where you couldn't use a tree stand. You could have all the tree stands in the world. You could have a ladder stand, a hang-on stand, you could have a climber, but it wouldn't work over there, but a ground blind will. It'll give you that opportunity to be able to shoot into this food plot. The reason that I have it on that side and I don't have the ground blind right here by the stand is because I also want to have it so that when I have a different wind, I can still hunt this food plot. So I hunt this one with a north wind, I hunt that side with a south wind. And what I'm doing is catching these deer coming out of the east, coming up into here, out of this bedding area that's over to our right. So there's my tip of the day, if you want to say, have at least 2, maybe 10 different ways of hunting these deer. Ladder stands, saddles, hang-on stands, ground blinds. Have whatever you need because you never know when you're going to need to employ it, and you're going to want to have a different way of doing what you want to accomplish, and that's be able to get a shot at one of these big bucks.